metres back.
I get it, you don't like the camera, but I'm not going to move further.
We're doing our job, yeah?
Yeah, we're holding you accountable. You're fine.
Move back.
You do your job, I'll do mine.
Yeah, and I'm asking you to move back a couple of metres.
I'm fine.
A couple of metres.
No.
Move back a couple of metres for us.
For what? How am I obstructing you from doing your job?
People swarming us while we're doing our jobs.
No one's swarming you, mate.
Move back, please.
I'm good here.
Move back.
No. What are you going to do? Avi Yemini for Rebel News in Flagstaff Gardens, where police are setting up a makeshift police station about 250 metres away from where a legalised cannabis protest is set to start in about 10 minutes' time.
The internationally recognised day of ending the war on cannabis use and, a great chunk of society.
Excuse me, mate. I don't think you can park here.
Cannabis, kind of simple. You've got doctors across the country prescribing it. You've got companies across the country making lots and lots of money from it. You've got state premiers promoting, the advances and how they want to be the world's greatest exporter of medical cannabis, at the same time of having an arrest rate of 1.3 cannabis arrests every single hour in Victoria.
These lads, I will check these lads out. They are the most suspicious stand here. They believe in freedom. How dare they in Victoria? There we go. Doing my part, as always. Good on you for moving the car. The rules apply to everyone equally. There we go. Avi Yemini enforcing the law.
When they're saying they don't have the resources to go after car thieves or the person that came into your home in the middle of the night asking you where your car keys and your credit cards are, like that 60% of those people that do that are out walking the streets because 100 police officers don't think they've got anything better to do than harass people who use a little bit of cannabis. Not big dealers, not the movers and shakers, mums and dads, brothers and sisters, families.
What's happened?
Well, this is the second time I've been caught up with the police. I've been searched over there with bongs and all that stuff and searched everything. And then again, because I've rolled up a J, they've asked me again if I've got any prescription or something, and I don't.
So much unresolved violent crime. Officers, do you think this is the best use of your time, your powers? This gentleman's been stopped twice today. Many armed robbers haven't been stopped even once. Up to 90% of crimes in our state go unresolved. I know you've been put on the job here today, but is this what you signed up for? Easy pickings, low-hanging fruit? What would you say to people that are concerned at home saying, you know what, I'm into people's free liberty, I want less government, but it scares me because I look at a place like San Francisco that legalises anything and everything, and it looks like a hellhole.
I think San Francisco's looked like a hellhole since the 60s. How about Canberra? How about the ACT? So 3 years of solid data coming in where crime rates, right, for minor little offences, all cannabis offences, 98.9% dropped, right? So basically you're not having all of those police resources tied up there. You've seen crime drops across the board because what you've seen is more police proactive out there doing, the other policing that needs to be done in society.
So, do you think you're the best use of resources today? What about the home invasions? Why do you think it's so quiet? Do you think that most of the people coming are still too stoned to be here?
Well, no, I think that, a lot of people will be trying to charge up before they come here because of the police presence. Is
that what the kids are calling it these days, charging up?
Well, I suppose, that's what we've always called it, sort of before you go out, have a few joints or whatever.
Are you a puff pass, or are you one of those people that hog it?
No, I'm definitely a puff pass. I'm reputedly known for my J's, obviously.
Completely legal, of course.
Absolutely. Well, no, not me. I feel it's kind of. Oh, well, sorry.
Legal. We heard legal.
Legal. Well, medical.
Oh, medical.
You know what I mean? It's weird. It's like you get into this weird thing because it's not everything's not legal, even though it's medical. Yes, you're getting it legally, but it's not there's nothing legal at the moment, and that's what there needs to be.
If you've got an exemption and you're consuming the cannabis inside the medical exemption, that's obviously allowed. So that's just our position on it today. Cool. Thank you. Cheers.
How many home invasions have you guys sorted today?
Sorry, mate.
Home invasions. This week we found out that there's...
Not going to comment on home invasions.
Doesn't that feel bad that you're here, lack of resources, and they're targeting people smoking weed?
That's all I'm going to say, mate. Thanks.
I don't know. I feel like he doesn't really want to be here and he wants to catch actual criminals.
I didn't know what this was, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I heard 420 rally, and I'm from LA. Weed's legal, so I was like, all right, for sure, I'll perform. But I don't smoke or anything like that. But H&J's a really good dude, so.
But he's a dog. Do they only use black dogs?
No, well, Black Labs Matter. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Did you bring your own sniffer dog?
Yes, this is my own sniffer dog. This is Boombala, the sniffer dog. He's beautiful. He doesn't like the police dog very much.
He doesn't?
No, he doesn't.
Is it because the police dog is black?
No, because the police dog doesn't smoke marijuana.
He licks me. He likes me. The dog is stoned, guaranteed. You don't smoke either?
Nah, I don't. Crazy, right?
Your eyes, man. Your eyes give it...
Yeah, I know. It gives it away. It's crazy. But I don't smoke.
No. It's not because you're black. It's because you're in a crowd of people that smoke.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Last time they tried to arrest me 3 times, 1 joint. Each time showed the prescription. Then they assigned a cop to stand near me so it wouldn't happen again the 3rd time.
So they put a cop next to you to ensure that the cops don't unlawfully detain you again.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
That's a great use of police resources.
That's a brilliant use of police resources.
Whether you're stoned or not, you got to admit, this looks good, and so does this merch. And it can all be yours if you head to rebelstore.com.au. That way you can look as good as me, stand for something you believe in, and support your favourite news network, rebelstore.com.au. Head there straight after finishing this video. Oh, what? Do I smell bad? Boys, is it true that the best way to avoid police attention today in the park is to commit an actual crime? Do you reckon? It's the rumour. That's the rumour.
Don't come at me, but I feel like it's a power play from your government or your mayor or somebody. Like they was like, yo, we're gonna teach them. All of you guys get down there, like, cause what? Look at this. 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 Everybody's peaceful. Everybody's peaceful. He's chilling, bro. Everybody's peaceful. Nobody's doing anything. Like, why is there so many cops?
Like, look. We got 6 cops over here taking away a stoner. I mean, what you need 6 cops for? For somebody just smoking?
He's just chilling too. That's the funny part.
Now I'm going to ask you the toughest question of the entire interview. Did you just organise this protest because you're a dealer and you're looking for clients?
Oh, absolutely. Being my age and being around for as long as I have, and being the public face of this thing for as long as I have been, I find that, you know, it's really easy to sort of like own the odd pound. It's kind of weird.
It was a genius idea, I just want to say.
Yeah. Well, actually, I took over the running of it from the founder, Matt Riley, who actually...
Previous dealer.
No, Matt was about as far as you get from a dealer. I kid you not. He was like this big-hearted fella. He's like a teddy bear.
So you took the protest and you monetized it.
No, there is still no monetizing. This thing leaves a hole in my pocket every single year.
No, I'm temporarily holding to them until we confirm that.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
If you want to puff, you just got to ask, I think.
You guys can have a puff. I'm quite happy to
So this dude just went home with like...
You do smell like you. What did you call it before?
I've charged up.
Charged up.
Oh, of course, man. I was like over at the apartment having the joint on the balcony, so I was looking down here, watching them like getting set up.
Even the dog thinks his job is shit. I heard Victoria Police is looking to recruit. I reckon they have a few here they could potentially use to solve crime. Real crime.
Mate, just give us some room, yeah, so we can do what we need to do.
Back.
How am I in your way?
Meters back.
I get it, you don't like the camera, but I'm not going to move further.
We're doing our job, yeah?
Yeah, we're holding you accountable. You're fine.
Move back.
You do your job, I'll do mine.
Yeah, and I'm asking you to move back a couple of metres.
I'm fine.
Couple of metres.
No.
Move back a couple of metres for us.
For what? How am I obstructing you from doing your job?
People swarming us while we're doing our jobs.
No one's swarming you, mate.
Move back, please.
I'm good here.
Move back.
No. What are you going to do?
Move back.
No.
Move back.
I'm here. You're fine. Go do your job. You should be targeting, home invaders, not chuffers, but I get it. Stoners are easy because they can't run very fast, can they? Imagine that. You're able to do your job perfectly fine, harassing stoners who we're not running anywhere. How'd you go, mate?
Marvellous.
Marvellous?
Absolutely marvellous.
So what happened? Can you tell us?
I had my jar of mix in my bag and they weren't a fan.
Have you got a prescription?
Yeah.
Yeah. So all that for nothing?
Nothing.
Do you reckon, can you think of anything better 3 officers could be doing right now rather than targeting somebody with a prescription in a park?
Literally anything. Patrolling anywhere where there's actual criminals.
Criminals, this guy's lost his mind. He must be stoned.
You hear politicians talking about not having money, and you hear about the police being under-resourced, but yet apparently policing new criminals is the best way to spend the taxpayers' money.
I love how the detective dog missed the bong right in front of it. That dog is pretty average.
Yeah, no, not very good. Hasn't searched me once.
From 4 o'clock, we've got a few political speakers, and then at 4:20 or 4:19 and 50 seconds, we count from 10 down to 4:20, and at that moment, everybody in the crowd lights up their joint or their bong.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Love you all.
So what have we learned here in Flagstaff Gardens in Melbourne today is while Victoria Police are trying to recruit numbers because they're stretched to their limit, unable to solve actual violent crime, they have all the time in the world to come out here in big numbers to target people, whether you smoke or not, and whether you agree or not, whether you want it legalised or not. We can all agree people that seem quite harmless, and in fact, a little lazy if you ask me to commit any real crimes. That's where the police resources are going to, and I don't know about you, I don't think that is the best use of our taxpayer dollars. If you enjoyed this report, make sure to like, comment, and most importantly, share it far and wide. If you're straight or stoned, doesn't matter, share it. People deserve to see what's happening here, whether you want to legalise cannabis or not. And then I know you keep looking and you want to look as good as me and you want to stand for something, so head over to rebelstore.com.au, get yourself some of the new merch. This is a bit old, but there's some new merch there. There's a Rebel with a cause and plenty more. rebelstore.com.au, that way you can look good, stand for something and support your favourite news network.